Right. Guess what? We're live.
Here we go. Yeah.
Not yet. Not on YouTube anyway. But we're live. Huh, funny, I don't have it yet. There we go. Now we got it. Just came up. How about that? We got it. Nobody there. Come on, AZ. We know you're there. Come on. Do that. Corey Mono. He's got to be about due again for our first.
Oh, you bastard.
AZ's first.
AZ. Come on, AZ. Yeah, Russell right on his heels, too. Come on, Russell and Dave.
Come on.
I didn't do it. What are you waiting for?
Justin's playing a game.
I'm recording some footage for later. Trying to finish
Hey,
it up.
Carlos. Hey, Carlos is in there early this morning.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just came back getting a ship, and of course I screwed up. I ended up, the ship started going by me, and I couldn't, the screen on my monitor was like white, and I turned it on, turned it off, turned it on, turned it off. Then it finally occurred to me that when I did that night shooting, I had it up to 3 plus 3.0 as far as brightness. So I had to bring the brightness down to 0.3, and it was up to 1.9 or whatever, 2.0 or whatever. So I had to reduce it down. I reduced it down. It was fine. Took off, caught the ship on the north side of the bridge, and then flew it out into the lake.
Okay, so yesterday morning I run a speed test, right? You guys remember that?
Yep.
1.92 fucking upload, right? Okay, here's this morning. Download 102.7. My upload 1.08. Huh?
1.08.
Yep, on my upload. Yesterday it was like 1.29 on the other guy internet. This one here is a little bit slower this morning.
Yeah, but it's better. They told you that.
Yeah, right. Just ain't it. There's something wrong. Screwed up.
Good morning, AZ. Good morning, Russell, Carlos, and of course, Captain Joe, the hero of the century.
Come on.
How's that air conditioner running, Justin?
Oh, it's running great.
For those of you that don't know, out of the goodness of his heart, Justin's air conditioning went out, and Captain Joe purchased him a portable air conditioner for his house to get him through until they can get it fixed or figured out. That's why Captain Joe's the man.
What's up, everybody? I'll be done in a minute.
Oh, cardiology, huh?
9:50 this morning.
Fine.
Yeah.
Are you going to see the cardiologist as just a follow-up, or is there diagnosed an issue? Yes, that's right, Carlos. Captain Joe is a friend helping a friend.
But just an annual checkup.
Okay, good. That's good to hear. We don't want to hear otherwise. So how's the signs for today, Paul?
We only got one to come down, and I got to take a sign and just drop it off at the real estate office. I think they got a commercial building. They have to put one in the window or something. They want me to get a chance to drop off one this week.
Mr. Skyfly, welcome, welcome.
Hey, there he is, Mr. Skyfly himself. Yeah.
The this layer 2 flies good though, you know. So anybody get any new copters?
All right, let me turn this off.
You're still sitting with your Spark, right?
Oh, me? Yeah. You're talking to me, yeah.
Yep.
I actually went and flew it with the phone last week, but I don't have any more I don't have a cable to go to my phone because I must have gave all of them away when I sold the other drones, so.
Yeah.
I need to get a phone cord for it at some point.
Well, does everybody in the house have phones?
I mean, Kelsey's got an iPhone. I could,
Yeah, but the iPhone connection is different on the end. What is your phone? Is your phone an iPhone?
no, it's USB-C. She has
Yeah.
lightning cable, but I don't have any of I thought I had some of the cables, but I don't have any of them. I must have gave them all away when I sold the drone.
Well,
Tropical storm Harold hitting Corpus Christi around noon today. Where Alexa
Tropical
was.
Storm Harold heading Corpus Christi around noon today. Right, Alexis. Oh,
What's up, David, Russell, Carlos, Joe, Joel? How's it going, guys?
So where's that storm headed for? Is it headed for you too, Justin? Is it coming up that way or is it just?
you gonna get rain today, Paul?
Yeah, it's clouding up right now.
Now you're looking here about another hour or so.
Yep.
I thought you said it was supposed to be a nice day today.
Well, you know, them weather people, they lie like a son of a gun.
Like right here, Paul. Like look at this, right there, almost on top of you.
Yep.
If you hit it, the go button here. Look at this, comes right down on top of
Comes
you.
right down on me. Yep.
It looks like it might miss me a bit. You're gonna get it. That's weird, eh? Then it dissipates.
And that, yeah, it goes until 3:00 this afternoon is what they're saying.
It's funny on our weather saying it's gonna be a really nice day today.
So this is what Joe was talking about.
Hey, Carlos is on his iPad.
hi.
Here's Harold here. So it's
Yeah.
gonna hit Corpus Christi, Texas.
Oh, okay. So
But then there's two
what
other ones out here.
Did it miss you? It must have gone across Cuba then, huh?
I don't know. That must have formed out here in the Gulf. Cause I don't remember one going by us, but we have, let's see, Franklin's here. That one's actually a 1 right now. And then Gert is just a hot tropical depression. It keeps going back and forth.
Okay.
But this one's got a weird little band going. Has it going that way and then going straight up. So I don't know. It could hit the East Coast somewhere. Depending, I guess, which way the wind takes it. I don't know.
It's nice. How are you guys?
Hey, Carlos, how you doing?
Hi. I'm doing good. How are you?
All right.
That's good.
She should be all right, Joe, as long as they don't have a problem with flooding in that area. Tropical storms really ain't all that bad. As long as you're not prone to flooding in your area.
Yeah, Joe said it came across Florida over the weekend. And that went into the Gulf.
Okay, so it must have not have been a tropical storm when it came.
Yeah, it
over.
was just probably a bad storm and just kept forming.
Yeah, as it shot off over that warm water.
Looks like today and most of tomorrow is pretty good for flying. Oh, that's good.
They always make big deals about tropical storms in Florida, but most people don't even pay attention to them. We're so used to having storms all the time. It's really, they're, like I said, they're really not all that bad. As long as you're not in a prone flooded area and you're gonna have an issue with flooding. Other than that, the winds and all that ain't really nothing. You can still go to work and all that stuff. What's up, W? Most businesses don't even close for those.
What is that? Your watch, Carlos?
Oh no, that's just my Switch.
Your sweat.
No, your Apple Watch is in the camera view.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my Apple Watch. I forgot that my camera's on my left side. I'm used to things being on my right side. It feels good to see you guys. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Anything new with you?
Let me see. So you guys already know I've been on TV. I just passed my year working at Garrity's.
How you doing there? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm like half an hour away from part-time 40, so it feels really good.
Yeah, well, there's nothing like a good paycheck, right?
Yeah. It feels good to have it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have a pretty decent one next week. It's like every week you get one from the following week, so I'm really curious how much I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Anything new happening with you, Paul?
Paul Hodges is about the same, and nothing has changed with me. I'm just getting older by the minute.
All right. Same old, basically.
Justin has finally cooled off.
Oh, jeez.
He
What
was
else?
without air conditioning for a couple of days, and it got to be, how hot did it get to be in your house, Justin? 90?
Yeah, it was up in the low 90s, mid 90s. It depended on how the daytime. It got worse in that afternoon time. Cause especially in our bedroom, because the way the sun goes over, our bedroom gets beat with the sun in the
Big.
afternoon.
Hey, Mudball.
Is Tyson still looking to be covered up in blankets?
Oh yeah.
Justin got it. Justin got a window air conditioner, and he's cooled down at least one room.
Well, that's the same thing I told Tim he should do for his house. Cause it wouldn't cost that much and you could just wall off the one room.
He's been talking about getting an air conditioner now for 2 or 3 years. I think what happens is he doesn't ever have the money when it's hot. He might have the money when it's cold, but he's not looking to spend it on that, you know. But he's still moving, so he's moving back here next spring, is it?
I don't know exactly when. Stupid Indeed. Why are you sending me emails from Indeed for jobs and then I click on it, it says this job is expired. But yet they just sent me the email today. idiots.
Well, who is it?
It was for Spectrum, but I already filled out an application. They were one of the ones that told me they didn't, that wasn't a, that they were gonna look elsewhere. But
Oh, okay.
they sent me another link saying that they wanted me to fill out an application, but it says the job has expired.
That's kind of
Mark?
dumb.
Yeah, pretty much, Mark. What's up, Donald? It doesn't take much to get Tyson cold, though. He's a little tiny thing. Check.
Paul, did you ever figure out what was the matter with your truck or?
Well, it's got a bad valve lifter. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it.
So you're still just kind of nursing it along, huh?
Yeah, I'm just kind of nursing it right now with some chemicals.
Well, it's like I said, Paul. Sooner or later, something always gives out. It's like
Yep.
one thing after another. I find that life as I get older is fixing this or fixing that,
Well, for me to take it to a shop and have it done, they want $1,000. And to fix it. But the auto record, I was talking to them, they said for $1,000 I can find you another engine. So to drop in it, right?
Well, except they can find you another engine. My luck would be they'd give me another engine and it would only last 6 or 8 months and then it would go kaput.
Yeah, I know, but
No, the engine you have has been of good use to you.
yeah. But I mean, cheaper than going out and buying another vehicle. I mean, even if it was $1,000 or even $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't
Oh
cost-
yeah, the price they want for vehicles now is astronomical.
Cost me $15,000 to replace it right now.
And you don't hurt your vehicles anyway.
No.
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, poor Tyson is cold. She's gonna have to get him a sweater or knit him a sweater. Mark White says, "Oh God, no, Sarah. Nothing looks worse than a dog wearing clothes, or except maybe a cat wearing clothes."
Leave all that.
So I hope you're doing better, Sarah. Are you feeling a little better?
Well, I'm still alive, so that should tell you something.
Well, we like your positive attitude there, Justin. She probably comes in and says, well, I'm feeling a little better. Well, at least you're alive. It's like
Get rid of my. Shoot. Alright, so cleared that up. So it's okay when she stays. Oh yeah, teeth cleanings are always the worst, Mike. Depending on who does them, man, your mouth could definitely be sore for a day or so after that.
Hey, you guys gonna let in watch years?
Then go to work for a few, you gotta go to work after that.
Or Trevor.
No.
Yeah, Mark, you ain't even kidding, dude. Sarah gets mean as shit when she gets hot. She'll even tell you that. She gets super cranky when she gets in the heat. Between her rosacea and all that stuff, yeah.
How do you craft a banner? Just curious.
How's your shoulder feeling, Mike?
You
Since
didn't
you've
show
been back
any-
for
So when you
a week
go
or
in my
so.
thing, did it show you what what you gotta do?
I don't know, let me see. There might be all the updates that they've been doing on,
I'm
I
guessing
got
the
it turned all the way up.
It's gonna be basically the same.
I'm not sure.
Like,
Does my mic sound low to anybody else in the chat?
they basically just spam that.
Cause I remember last time, Mark, you saying something about that,
Just
but everybody else in the
distraction,
chat was saying it was fine. I don't know,
Gotta be
maybe it's
careful
on your end.
distraction. All right,
Yeah, just don't strain yourself too much there, Mike.
Icy, help on. Icy,
Yeah, Mark, I don't know. I think that's something on your end because everybody else has said
help
that my
him before
mic
he
sounds
dies.
fine last time.
You sound fine to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I remember like a
Wow,
week
they
or two
even left
ago.
their own teammate. That's still good.
I remember even like a week or two ago, Mark said something about my volume, but everybody else in the chat was saying it was fine. So I don't know. That might be something on Mark's side. I got it turned all the way up. There ain't nothing else I can do. That's Zoom. Let me see if there's any other settings. Set right. That's set right.
Okay.
Berkeley Zoom optimized audio. Let me turn this off. See if it see if that sounds any better.
You sound good.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
I don't know
Yep.
what to say because I think he's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it where it is. There ain't nothing else I can do. Cause I think, everybody else, it sounds a little different. And that could just be some
Well,
weird thing.
JD, the only reason we do that is because you're so far away. We have to yell a little louder. Want to make sure you listen.
Well, they have some new beta settings in the, audio too. I don't know, that could be it. Even, StreamYard 2's also been coming out with a lot of crap lately. I've noticed. That, and that, and that. Oh, and that could be it too, Mark, because you're watching through a TV, because I know the YouTube app through the TV is a little bit different in settings and all that stuff.
Hey, guess whose birthday it is today, Paul?
Oh,
Diane's.
Trevor.
wow.
I said, happy birthday, old lady. She comes back and said, yeah, but at least I'm younger than you.
Good thing you didn't get smacked after that comment.
I'd be careful of having her cook your meals now, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Yeah, you ever heard the term "don't bite the hand that feeds you"?
I don't know. I got a little leeway here, right?
How's Sheila doing?
Oh, good, good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we went out and had coffee last night. Kind of bad.
Yeah, who knows, Mark? One of life's mysteries. Hey, Mark, since you watch YouTube on your TV, have you noticed them doing 30/30s or the 3-minute ad segments on there? They said a couple months ago they were going to start testing 3-minute ad segments in between, while you're watching videos to see if people would if people would actually stick around to watch a video after watching 3 minutes of ads, but they were only doing it on the TV application. Kind of curious if they started doing that over there or not. That's because you're getting old too, JD.
Welcome to getting old.
Yep.
JD, I bet you remember doing those hearing tests in school with a little blue and red headphones. Raise your right hand. Raise your left hand. Raise your right hand. You have to wait till you heard the little beep in your ear. Oh, okay, so you're just screen. Okay, you're just mirroring your phone to the TV. Yeah, it's apparently, so the app that's built into the smart TVs for YouTube, they were gonna start trying that 3-minute ad segment crap on videos because they wanted to see if people are actually gonna stick around or not.
3 minute or 30 seconds?
No, 3 minutes because they're trying to build their ad revenue, so they're testing it to see if people will stick around that long to finish watching a video and having to watch 3 minutes of ads. They start doing that shit on the phones. I'm removing my mid-roll ads.
Yeah,
So I'm not having somebody having to sit through 3 minutes of ads on my videos. I'll remove the mid-roll ads. Ooh, Donald coming in for the technical jargon. There you go. Well, well, let me double check my mic because it is one of those like mics that you can like turn all different directions. Maybe the mic got twisted around. I didn't notice. Yeah, it was a little twisted. But I also did add the so like a couple months ago, it was like 2 or 3 months ago, I bought a little pack of the little windscreen things you put over the microphones. Because on StreamYard, my mic was being too sensitive and was picking up every little noise. So I bought these so when I was on Matt's show, it would help cut down on the just kind of background noise because they didn't really have any noise suppression. But now they got the beta noise suppression thing built in there, so let me take it off. Does that sound any better? That could be the reason why my audio sounded low lately. Because it did really help with the my mic when I was over on Matt's show or anybody else that was using StreamYard. Cause they had a little pack of these for like, I don't know, they were like $6 and you got 10 of them in there.
Oh,
I was like, why not? I mean, granted, I'll never use the whole pack of them, but if I ever get a new headset, and I need to replace one, I'll at least have a pack of them laying around.
Oh.
Interesting. I don't know, maybe my headset's getting worn out. I mean, I've been using the shit out of this thing for the last like 6, 7 months. So it could just be it's getting worn out.
It's just a different microphone. That's all. And probably what everybody else uses. I'm not sure what Paul uses. I've got a Yeti here, so Blue Yeti. So
I hope it's not wearing out because wireless headsets ain't cheap. Oh, well, Mark, have you, or I don't think Mark, but anybody that had recently gotten a huge jump in subs from that Chorito channel or whatever? Has anybody noticed a huge drop in subs over the last few days? Because there was quite a few people that had gotten a huge jump over there like a month ago and now have lost a shit ton of subs. TJ was one of them. I think TJ lost like 60 or 70, something like that. He posted on Facebook. Yes, I can't remember the exact amount, but he lost quite a bit. Yeah, Margie's a good sport, W. A nice lady. She's always over on everybody's channel supporting them. She'll at least stop in and say hi in her live chats and stuff. That's what I'm thinking it is, Trevor. Now, I'm not accusing them of loading people's accounts with bot accounts, but I mean, it always is a possibility. That's a good point, Donald. But like I said, I'm not really accusing that Chorito channel of doing that, or I think that's how you say the name, but it is possible. Because people were getting way more subs than that were in their live feeds, so I don't know. What's up, Marshall?
Hey, good morning, Marshall.
Yeah, it just seemed weird that some people were, there was like 130 people in their chat, but then some people were getting 300-400 subs. And some people even got as much as 500 or 600 at a time. So, like I said, I'm not accusing them of loading people's accounts with fake bots, but I have a feeling that's may of what's been happening.
Is
YouTube's
this
been
is
deleting
this on your gaming community or?
No, I'm talking about the drone community. They've all been going over to that Jalen channel, and some of them have been giving them super chats, and then all of a sudden they wake up the next day and they got 500 subs on their channel. And then, but there was only like 120, 130 people in their chat all night. So I don't know. I think that's exactly what's going on, Donald, but that's just my opinion because everybody says that they're coming and supporting their videos, but I've kind of been watching a few people's channels that I knew got huge bumps on it with them. And I haven't noticed a huge uptick in their views or comment sections. So that's kind of a bad sign. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I went over their channel for like a couple weeks just checking it out, just kind of watching. But the biggest thing I noticed is if you didn't really pay them, they weren't really helping your channel. Seemed like they were taking super chats to, like if you super chatted them, all of a sudden you were getting a bunch of subscriptions.
So that would be like buying and selling subscriptions.
I mean, pretty much that's what it is. Like I said, I'm not accusing them of doing it, but that's what it looks like from the outside when you're looking in, watching it. That's exactly what it looks like.
You gotta go side. I'll be right back. I don't know why.
The only thing I could think of why YouTube would even allow their channel to still be on YouTube because of that is because they're probably making YouTube money. So YouTube's letting them slide on it. Which is just kind of funny because it kind of goes against a shit ton of their policies at the same time. But I've ran across a lot of channels that do that. And they'll tend to get a lot of subs too because people are banking, they'll sub to them hoping that somehow they're going to grow their channel massively too, right? And so they get a lot of subs from people that are like banking on them as a dream, right? Cause there was another guy's channel that I was trolling him in his chat. He was getting super pissed at me, but he had 55,000 subs and barely had 20 people in his chat on a live stream. And I was calling him out for buying fake subs and shit. And dude got super pissed when I called him out about it. He got really fucking pissed. He started going, this was about a year or so ago. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case, Marshall, in my opinion. TikTok fudges a lot of their numbers to try to look as big as YouTube. They just TikTok is flooded with bots. Like that whole platform is just rampant with bots. Because I've seen a lot of big channels on TikTok. They'll have like 100, 200,000 members, right, to their channel. But then you go and look at their other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If they have a YouTube channel, some of them are cross-platform. They won't they won't even be close to that. They'll have like maybe 1,000 followers on all the other platforms. Which I've seen, people that are actually super popular on one platform, they'll be like that across all of them. They'll be huge on all of them.
Yeah, a lot of people that are big on YouTube, they're on big, yeah, they go across all the platforms, right? They're joining them all trying to get,
Well, and look at Twitter, right? Once Elon bought Twitter and he went and cleared out their system, they found shit tons of bots in that system. Which then that's why Elon got pissed off, because it made Twitter look bigger than it actually was. It actually was, and it was like a big facade, because they were making it look like it had more traffic than it did by putting all those fake bots on there. Not saying that YouTube doesn't do it, but YouTube seems to be the only platform that really tries to combat it to a certain extent.
Well, what do you think is the Justin, is the percentage of people that are regular YouTubers that monetize or choose not to monetize? I've never been not monetized ever.
Well, like, okay, so there's a gamer that I watch, Bay Area Bugs. Now he is monetized, but only for ad revenue. He doesn't do any kind of super chats or super thanks. He doesn't do any of that because he doesn't like taking money from people. So he just makes his money off of what he gets off his ad revenue. He still has a full-time job outside of YouTube, but he does make quite a bit off of, because when he drops a video, he'll easily get 100,000, 200,000 views per video. So he makes a decent amount off of ad revenue. And Mark, yeah, he probably got 10 people in the chat, but out of 700, I mean, come on now. I would say that's a big difference. I mean, if you had 700 legit sub to you, you should be getting at least 100 of those people coming in your chat.
Well, that all depends.
Well, and it depends too, yes, because there's some people just aren't interested in watching live streams. I mean,
Exactly.
some people just like to watch content.
And so most of my subscribers
But
are not live stream content followers. They just like to see my ship videos.
and that's true too.
Because, what do we get on here? We get maybe 12, 15, 18, 22 people, but
I've
on
seen
my
you as
ship
high,
videos-
I've seen you as high as 30, 35 before. Just depends on what day it is, I guess.
but it's a small percentage compared to my total subscribers,
Right. Like I said, there are some people out there who just don't like watching live streams.
Well, they don't have time. They might be on their cell phone or whatever.
It's like, let me go check a channel real quick. But it also depends on your percentage of people moving through your chat too. So you could have 25 people say watching, but you could still have 60 or 70 people outside of that that might have stopped in for 5-10 minutes and never said anything, but you'll never know that, right?
Right.
Unless you go digging really deep in your analytics on your YouTube studio, then it'll kind of give you an idea where the people were located, how much time they watched, all that. But I mean, if you look at most of people's live streams that are getting 160, 250 views per live stream, it's not necessarily counting every time somebody leaves and comes back. Because even if W goes and watches one of them, like say he goes and watches one of my videos 10 times, the same video 10 times over the course of a week, that doesn't mean YouTube's gonna count every one of those views. Because they'll look at it as kind of like a spam viewing, like somebody's trying to get your counts up for you. And I watched some YouTubers that did some tests on that, and they would have a bunch of their friends watch their videos. So they put out a fresh video on a burner account that only a select group of people were subscribed to. It'd be like 10 subscribers, and they would have them go and watch the same video over and over again over the course of a week, and each one of them would watch it 10 to 20 times, but yet it was only giving them like as much as 2 views per person, even though they rewatched that video so many times. It's weird. YouTube's algorithm's weird. But like I said, he could be getting more viewers throughout a live stream, and he just doesn't know it because they're not saying anything. They could come in, pop in for 5 minutes, leave, and then somebody else pops in and takes their spot on the view count, on the live count of active viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
right. Mark put it succinctly. If you have 30 people watching, in my particular case, that's 1% of my subscription.
But like I said, you could be getting more than that. You're just not you're not seeing it. Because if only 30 people watched your live stream, you wouldn't be getting what's your average view on your live stream? Like how many views do you average per live stream? 150, 160?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what I'm saying is so there's obviously more people watching.
People coming and going. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There could be 100 people that have watched your live stream when you were live, but there was never more than 20 or 25 in your watching at one time is what I'm saying. As I said, a bunch of the tests that I saw people doing on live count or on counts on views on videos and live streams, it was only really giving each viewer up to two views counted towards that account, and that was it. Otherwise, you could have 10 different accounts and have 10 tabs opened on your computer, signed into 10 different accounts, sitting there just rolling, watching your footage all day long on a continuous roll, and you would be able to build up so many views and watch hours just by doing that. And I think that's why YouTube only allows each account to only really get a view count of 1 or 2 per video, and then that's it, no matter how many times you watch it. It makes sense if they would have, if they have some kind of thing in there blocking that. Yeah, Mark, I don't think Jennifer was Jennifer.
No, no.
She claimed to be a captain on a boat. She was 26, claimed to be a captain on one of the boats on the river.
And the boat, she said she was on board, never heard of her.
Yeah, because Paul actually knows the company and called and asked about her, and they said that they didn't never heard of her. And if you look at a lot of Jennifer's videos, they were the channel says it's out of Japan, but it looks like a bunch of video, like when you see like the Filipino videos and like Vietnamese videos on YouTube, that's what every one of the videos where it actually showed anybody in the video, that's what it looked like. And we have a feeling it was that William dude that just made a fake account or had another account and was playing as it was a chick. He was a chick. And the only reason I think it was that William kid is because the mannerism of her in the chat was exactly the way he was. Yeah, exactly, Trevor. If you don't chat, we don't know you're here. It'd be really cool though if YouTube actually gave you a list of, so like as the channel owner, it would be really cool though, is if you could pull up a live list of who's actually watching your channel.
Yeah, and have it change, the
Right.
number fluctuate up and down. That'd be cool.
But actually show you who's lurking and who's not. Or actually, that way you can see who's actually lurking and watching your video, your live streams. That'd actually be kind of cool. Because for all you know, Paul, you could have 10 people that have watched your live streams for 5 years and have never
Said a word.
said a word in the chat. They literally just watch them. I mean, there's people out there that are like that. They'll never chat. So you'll never even know that they were watching you the entire time. They could have been a fan of yours for 2-3 years and you just never know. David.
Well, let's see. Let me go over here.
Yeah, and I just don't, to be a captain of one of those ships at 26, you'd have had to been some kind of damn captain savant, genius of ships. I don't even know how the hell you would label somebody like that, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you-
right.
you're not getting a job like that at 26. You have that takes years to work up towards. If you were a 26-year-old captain of one of those ships, you would be a well known because you'd be one of the youngest captains ever. I guarantee most of the captains are at least in their late 40s or older. And have probably been on those ships for 20 plus years before they even attempted to get that job.
Yeah, you're right there, AJ.
What's up, JD? I'm a drone CPT.
The the rain's supposed to start here. It's starting to rain now, Paul.
Starting to rain.
You ain't even lying about that, David. If we get some serious head at 26, get a captain's job. Like he probably would have sounded more legit if he would have said he was like 40. That Jennifer channel would have said they were like in their 40s. But what really gave that channel away was she said in one of, or it, because I don't know if it was a girl, we still don't know if it was actually a chick or a dude. She said that she was getting off one ship to go captain another one, but didn't realize it was two companies that don't have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. One ship was already at sea, or I think more both of them were at sea, but two different locations. Like, really?
Yeah,
I
and
don't.
she said she was going from one ship to another.
Yeah, up in Superior, Lake Superior. Yeah,
Or
right.
not only that, it was two different companies.
Yeah,
It's like you're telling me you're a captain at 26 on two different companies on major
Well, no,
ships like that. Get the fuck out of here.
whoever it was, they were just doing like a game thing on with ships. That's all it was.
yeah, and the reason that she knew the names of the ships, she pulled up marine traffic, and you can get the name of any ship out there.
What's up, Andy?
And you go to that actual website, there's not one picture of any ship that she was ever been on. It was
Right.
all virtual stuff, so.
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 videos on that channel where it was actually the person filming inside of an airport. But it was in an Asian country because everybody that was in the airport was all Asian. I don't know which country it was, but that's what I'm saying. So it definitely wasn't a chick living in Michigan. Yeah, I got some special Kool-Aid, JD, if you want to come over. And W says, I've been waiting here for over an hour to do the site-specific training. They need to hurry up. I have 900 plus acres to map. Jesus, that's a big area.
Yeah.
Can you do that all in one day, W? That's a pretty extensive.
I don't think you can do that much in a day. That's a lot of back.
I don't know. I don't have any experience in this, but I know 900 plus acres is big ass area.
Unless you got a charger with you out there, but 900 acres? Wow.
Freaking Donald.
That'd be a lot of SD cards too. A lot of editing afterwards.
Oh, it only takes you a couple hours? Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I've seen the drones he uses though. He's got some extensive ass. Cause he was on my live stream and actually was live with us and showed us the Matrice that got wrecked. And that thing was all torn to hell. I don't know. Mark had a question for you, Paul. About that application that you guys look at, the marine one.
I'm looking.
He said, does that marine thing actually tell you who the captain of the vessel is?
No, but it's got a link where you can contact the company.
Even in the paid version, Paul, it wouldn't give you that.
No, it doesn't.
I'm the captain now. Exactly, Donald. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. I always wondered about that whole situation, how those pirates thought they were going to get away with anything. They really think they were going to let them just walk out of that boat? Freaking morons.
All right, boo.
You get in that situation, you might as well just give up or just go down shooting because you ain't getting out of there without either being arrested or getting killed. So you might as well just give up. I'll tell you what, those 3 Navy SEALs, man, their sniper game was on point that day. You're fucking hilarious, JD.
Something fell in the other room and Mio shot across here.
Oh, it scared her. I wonder if she knocked it over and it scared her.
I don't know. She
What
might
was
have been over there. She might have been over there sniffing around. By the back door, I've got one of those great big battery operated blower for blowing leaves and stuff. And I put it down with the exhaust part down and the handle up and leaned against the wall. All of a sudden that baby went flying.
I almost bet she was over there and knocked it down and scared the crap out of her.
Yep.
She took off running.
It was noisier than hell too, so.
Trevor says I'm a feeder for marine traffic with a site at Port Lincoln. What's up, JDS? The little brother's in here talking crap again. Oh my God, Donald.
Hey, there's the Canadian invasion. See it there?
Yeah.
Canadian geese, they're everywhere.
Oh yeah, Mark, mice and rats are like so annoying to get rid of. Are you guys allowed to put rat poison down there, Mark, or do you have animals or? Cause I know some countries are pretty strict about rat poison.
JD, no, it's not here. It's right now it's 64 degrees. We're on the other side of the bubble, I guess. We're on the east side of the bubble.
Right now it's 84, but a heat index of 91, but it will get as high as 94 this afternoon. That'll be around 3 to 5 p.m. The late afternoon. %75% humidity right now. You guys got yourself a little heat wave going over there in Kansas.
Take two. Take two. All our Traversa upbound in the St. Clair River, passing under the Blue Water Bridges.
Yeah, look at all the heat warnings today. We're not too bad in Florida, but look at that. Excessive heat warnings.
Yeah.
Kansas is right in there. JD's right on the edge of it there. It looks like you guys got a little bit of it, not too bad though. Got a heat advisory. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice when all the cold fronts from up in Canada and Alaska start coming down here. Oh, those are always nice. Mark, do you guys go by Celsius in the UK, right? Cause I know you guys use part metric and part uh imperial. You guys are like half and half on your guys' measurement system.
Oh, here. Salute. Oh, that's on your sound thing.
Yep.
So it sounds like after I eat burritos. Oh.
Mr. Burrito Pants. So wonder you don't blow your shirts out.
The brrr. All right, JDS, what's with all the positivity in the chat? Oh, I love 52-degree weather, Trevor. So you put a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt on. Not too cold, not too, definitely not hot. I love 50, 60-degree weather. Anything in between there. Like 50 to like 69, 70 degrees, anything in between there. I love that weather.
Did you have to turn your new air conditioner down a little bit?
Actually, it's on the lowest setting right now. Yesterday it got so cold in here, I had to put my sweater on. I had to turn it down until it warmed up just a hair. That thing kicks ass, I'll tell you that. Plus, I went farther than, because they give you all the stuff to seal in the window, but I went around with a tube of caulking I had and I caulked in anywhere that I thought or I saw light coming through. Any little crack, crevice, anything where I
Sure.
saw anything come through, I went around and caulked it really good. Got a nice even bead all the way around it. JDS.
Gitchy.
We get a
Hello,
little,
JD.
what's up, Gitchy? Donald, we get a little bit of about a month or two of like really just kind of in between weather, but it's usually either cold or hot. JD, so JDS step away from the crack pipe. All right, let me check it out, Gitchy. Go to. Oh, did you take that picture? Gitchy tried to say her pictures weren't good, besides the big piles of shits she sent me.
Well, that's a nice picture.
No,
Oh,
see, look. So she sent me that one, then she sent me that one, which I think is a good picture. It looks really clean, nice. Then she sent me a bigger pile of crap. But yeah, I think she takes good pictures. The camera takes really good. Her camera is really good. And then I don't know if this is her photo from a plane, but
oh, from an airplane, a jet. Yeah.
that is badass right there. Mount Fuji. That's Mount Fuji. That is a badass looking picture right there. Cause I said nice pictures and she said they suck, but thanks. No, they're good pictures.
Well, she said she's missing flying. Well, how much longer are you off for the Gitchy?
When it gets below 32 degrees, I'm not happy. That kind of cold makes me need to pee, but shrinks me up so I can't hold on to it. You're fucking idiot, Donald. Oh my god. Till November.
Oh, man.
There's nothing wrong with your pictures, Getchy.
Gitchy, what are you gonna do with yourself for, it's November, that's 3 more months away.
Yeah, she's off till November. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's just coming from somebody that's really not into photography, or even the piles of crap look nice and clean.
Well, they're crisp. I don't know about being clean.
Yeah, it's, I mean, they're crisp pictures. They're nice.
No snow, huh, Trevor? Trevor must be in the southern atmosphere, southern hemisphere.
Oh yeah, it's like, Dominic and Matt and all them have said that there are parts of Australia you can go to where it actually snows. Like up in the mountains and stuff like that. But that's the same as, like, if you go out to Southern California, right, and you're in the desert where I lived in the Barstow, Newberry area, you're down in a valley surrounded by huge mountain ranges all around you. And in the wintertime, those mountain ranges will be covered in snow. But you won't get any down in the valley on the ground. It snows, but it won't stick. Once it hits the ground, it just melts. You'd be surprised, it actually does snow out in the desert. It can happen a couple times every few years, but it just never sticks. But it will come down, you'll see it coming down in flakes. But it does give you really beautiful scenery though, looking at the mountain ranges though, all covered in snow. Because we actually used to drive up there with pickup trucks and we would load the back of the trucks up with snow. Because it was about a 30-minute drive up to the back road we used to take up there. About 30 minutes each way, and we'd bring it down and we'd have snowball fights. Bring a couple truckloads worth of snow down. Oh, that's good though. You don't want nothing, you don't want to be out there with like a 4-foot fucking camera lens, get you. I think that I actually looked up that camera. It's actually a very nice camera. I mean, it's not a cheap camera by any means either. But I was watching some videos on when you were having that issue, trying to help you out. And there was quite a few big photography channels that were doing reviews and stuff on it. And they're not going to waste their time with some cheap piece of junk camera. Unless they're doing some like Wish episode. Are you talking about your that big huge RC truck you got? Yeah, the Armor Creighton. That thing was big, JD. Oh, shut it, Laura. Don't try to hide behind your burner account. Well, like I said, get up with Ron when he's got some free time. Ron knows his camera shit. You could even ask him. I mean, I would say you could ask Matt for pointers on certain things when it comes to cameras, because he does understand cameras. He's not really a photographer like Ron, but he might even be able to help you a little bit. But Ron's always willing to help somebody out with stuff like that.
Oh, definitely.
It is. Oh shit, I'm trying to remember what camera it was. Mark, get you if you could put the model in there. 'Cause that was like what 4 or 5 days ago, and I was looking that up. I can't remember which one it was. Oh yeah, you could even ask Joe too. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Joe's a photographer as well. I mean, there's plenty of guys in this community that are photographers that'd be willing to help you out if you had questions. I mean, you could even pop onto one of the live shows when you have a chance. You don't have to show your face, but you could, have the camera in the and just ask your questions that you want to ask. Makes it easier than doing it through the chat. I know you're a little uncomfortable being on live streams, but once you do it a couple times, even if you don't have your camera on, you're just talking, you won't even think about it after a couple times. Everybody gets nervous going on live streams. Once you do it a couple of times, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, it's not like you're trying to impress anybody, Gidget. You just be yourself.
I mean, JDS has been on a couple live streams and Jesus, he can do it. Anybody can.
Is that the story? I didn't realize it. If JDS can do it, anybody can do it. Is that the way it works, JDS?
There you go, Laura. Just for you. There's nothing wrong with Olympus. They've been a market leader for donkey years. I think he meant to say for lots of years. That's because you keep coming in my chat trying to steal everybody from my live stream, Don. Ass. Oh, we were going back and forth the other day. It was pretty funny. I called him an ass in Bill's chat because he came over to my live stream chat and was like, everybody leave here and come to Bill's.
He did that?
Yeah, so I went over to Bill's live stream chat and I called him an ass. Yeah, we were just joking around. I usually don't live stream over Bill, but if Tim happens to be off or we happen to just do a random live stream on Sunday, sometimes we just end up running over on him. But like I said, people are gonna go where they want. You really can't get pissed off about people live streaming over each other.
Well, yeah, it could be a conversation. They were not into one in one channel and go to another,
And then some people like Mike Night Train, he'll be watching like 4 live streams at once on his computer. And he'll just bounce back and forth between them. Some people do that. Mark does that sometimes when I'm live streaming and Bill's live streaming. He'll
Yeah.
go back and forth. Oh, whatever. After all the nice things I said about you, Donald, how you were the responsible one over on Bill's stream, the distinguished one. And then he goes and says something like that. I told him he brings all the class and to Bill's live streams.
Wow. That's quite a compliment.
The one thing I really like about Donald though is he's one of those people, he's kind of like me and Matt. He's very quick with the like
Quick-witted?
comebacks. Yeah, he's very quick-witted, and I always laugh when I watch him on live streams. The shit he says, he just comes up with it like that. His responses are hilarious. You know, bite my ass. Oh, you guys all need to get a new joke now. Now you're just repeating each other's joke. That's what I did in Bill's chat the other day. It was on Sunday night. I was like, all right, guys, I gotta go. I have a documentary I gotta go finish watching, and I put a link in there for 10 hours of paint drying. That somebody else put in a live chat like a week before that. Oh, these Prius drivers, man. Got some balls on them, don't they? You fucking ass. I swear you're an ass.
Want to go to the 906? What the hell's a 906?
That's right. You guys haven't gone back to school up there.
Mackerel, a lot of ships moving around, Paul, today. Huh?
Yeah, there's some moving around for sure.
Holy mackerel, look at the Lake Huron. They're just lined up there,
Yeah.
even up the river.
Well, that's what just shows closing that river, the effect it had over a period of time.
No, I haven't seen it, Laura. and I don't plan on seeing it.
You got the James Overstar coming down. You got the American Century. There's 2,000 footers. Man, what's coming up? I've seen one coming up, or two coming up. The Federal Fraser is one.
Oh, I'm sure it would be, Laura. Sure it would be. Okay, stay off of chat GTP. I know you didn't write that, JDS. You're over there on the AI chat having them write shit for you.
Yeah, I know that 906 is the last bit, but she said she wanted to go tonight. Oh, okay, maybe I was reading it wrong. Okay. But no, she said I wanted to go to 906, so darn crowded up there. No, and need a reservation everywhere. I'm traveling by the seat of my pants. Huh.
Been hanging out with Laura too long, JDS.
Oh, okay. Trying to see what she meant. Want to go to the Kiwana? Oh. I should get going, I guess. Don't want to. We gotta go do a couple signs anyways.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
whatever, Laura.
Okay. Okay, that'll get you. The Upper Peninsula. Yeah.
Where's she going? To Keewatin up there?
Yeah, she said something about that. Yeah. She wants to go. I don't know if she's going to go. She wants to.
Oh, it's nice up that area. You know, you got the Paul Bunyan Monument there in the north Upper Peninsula, right along the road.
I thought Paul Bunyan was up in Bemidji, Minnesota or whatever.
Now they got a great big statue of Paul
Yeah.
Bunyan.
Yeah,
Where?
but sometimes they'll have things like that actually in multiple states.
'Cause I remember seeing that one up in Bemidji. We went through there, mom and dad, there with the car there, and they had him and that ox. What the hell is the ox's name now?
Babe, the blue ox.
Baby. Yeah.
God damn it, come on. Oh, you fucking Donald, I swear.
Yeah, hey, JD, where's that world gonna be? Gonna have to create a new one. This one here is so divided, it's not funny.
Hey JD, when are you gonna do some more live streams?
Peter?
Oh Jesus, JDS. The hell are you on this morning? Oh my god. Don't stick up for me. Oh my god. That's just gonna make it worse. What's up, Joel?
10:30. I better get my butt in gear. I gotta go do a little bit of work today. So anyway, so Paul will Justin, talk to you later, guys.
Okay,
We'll see you later.
see ya. Yeah, we might as well just shut her down, I guess.
Hey, bye guys. See everybody later.
Bye, everybody.
All right, we'll see you all later.
Okay, bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today. Bye for now.